The last 2 years have been very challenging for Animal Friends Alliance. Shortly after our merger, the pandemic broke out, and our organization had to overcome a lot of obstacles. But thanks to our amazing supporters, not only have we persevered through the hardest time that we have had yet, but we broke records both with the number of dogs adopted out and the number of cats served through our community cat program, not just in 2020, but also in 2021. Allie and I always believed that we would be able to help more animals by coming together and pooling our resources. And it feels so amazing to see that happen despite all of the hardships that our community and the world has faced over the last couple of years. And all of that is possible because of you. You believe that these animals are worth saving, and we truly could not be more grateful. We feel so fortunate to have been able to help so many cats through our community cat program. As more and more people find out about this service that we offer, we are receiving more and more requests for help with cats that are living outdoors, and they're coming from farther and farther away.
Got a call last summer from a gentleman who has a property up north of Wellington, and he said that his 5 or 6 cats on his farm had now ballooned up to like 30 to 40 cats. So we were quite surprised when we pulled up in the driveway and there were kittens scattering everywhere. They were running into the garage, climbing the trees, climbing up into the haystacks. So after a few moments of panic, we realized we can handle this. We are able to roll with the punches and take on these unexpected situations. We had to get creative there because, the cats start getting on to use. We were going out all different times of day. We had to use different styles of traps and different techniques. And 7 trips, 10 days it took us to catch those 47 cats. We ended up catching 24 kittens. Our amazing shelter staff sprang right into action. They got intake exams and medical assessments on all the kittens and got them started on all the medications that they needed for. They had upper respiratory infections and eye infections and intestinal parasites. Our awesome foster team was able to get all 24 kittens placed into foster homes where they were acclimated to people and spayed and neutered, and we're happy to report they were all adopted as house cats. Our incredible clinic was able to spay and neuter and vaccinate 23 adult cats and treat them for their minor ailments, and those cats were all released back onto the property.
I adopted Crowley and Aziraphale, or Azzy, from Animal Friends Alliance. From what I know about Crowley and Azzy, they were caught at a farm in the community when they were very, very little. But by the time that I met them, they had lost some of their spice. They were super friendly and super sweet. They clearly had gotten lots of love and care and socialization at their foster's house. Azzy came out immediately and was playing with my feet and playing with my hair. And after like 10 minutes, he just crawled into my arms and just laid there and just very lazily batted at the sweatshirt strings that I was wearing. And I melted. He was mine immediately. But we did stay. It took about an hour for Crowley to work up the courage to come out and play with us as well. And it was so perfect because I love black cats that I just had to take them both. One thing that I really, really loved about adopting from the Animal Friends Alliance was how easy they made it to find what you need post-adoption. When you adopt from them, you get a whole list of vets and foods. It really helped me be super comfortable with my boys as soon as possible, and really helped me get to just watch their personalities shine. Azzy is my greeter. He comes in and says hello to everybody who comes into the house. He has no fear. And Crowley's a little bit more shy. Takes a little bit longer to warm up, but they are both so loving and so cuddly and so funny that I just wouldn't trade them for anything in the world.
One of the greatest things about Animal Friends Alliance is our ability to help with what are sometimes really difficult cases. We are super excited to share a very special story with you about a dog named Moo.
I am Moo's foster mom. She's been here about a month while she's healing from a wound on her neck. extremely bad infected abscess. We were notified about this case through just a network of people in our community.
I was a veterinary technician for 17 years, and when COVID hit, I retired. Found I have a lot of time on my hands, so I decided I would start fostering dogs. But I want to work with just the medical cases, any animal that needs medical care. Those seem to be the harder ones to place in foster if they need extra care. Her favorite place to be would be on our laps if we let her cuddle, but she's a little bit big. She really, really would like to get to know the chickens better, but I haven't let her into the chicken yard yet. So.
The infection was severe. We started antibiotics very quickly and bandaging. So with wound management cases, they're actually quite difficult and challenging because of the amount of resources it takes. It takes a lot of time from the veterinarian and the veterinary team. It also takes a lot of wisdom and discernment of how to treat that wound. It takes a lot of resources in using medications like antibiotics. Moo's an awesome dog, and we were all committed to taking on this case and providing the best veterinary care possible.
Animal Friends Alliance has been really great to work with. They try to get things done as quickly as they can with their appointments they have already. And office staff has been great. You know, we've had to pick up food. She's a girl that eats a lot, so I picked up food. They provide everything for me.
I think that if we did not help that dog, the infection would have gotten so severe that it would not have healed on its own.
She's a very fast learner. What I really love about Moo is how gentle she is. She really wants to please everybody. She just wants to be loved and love everybody.
We also have an amazing veterinary team that can take on more complex medical cases than perhaps other organizations can. And that, again, helps us to provide more medical care for these animals that come in. And that's just more animals that we help in the community. And so it's a very unique program that we have. It's a privilege to be a part of.
As our community continues to grow and the demand for our services also continues to grow, we are asking again for your support tonight. There is still so much work to be done, and Animal Friends Alliance is always willing to rise to the challenge, and that is only possible because of people like you that believe in what we do.